Good afternoon. It's Thursday, January the 7th. My name is Dr. John Heading. I'm Morro Bay Mayor. And I wanted to wish our community a very happy new year. Hope that you had a very safe and pleasant holiday season. It's been quite a week since we turned over from 2020 to 21, not only with the events that occurred, unfortunately, in our country yesterday, but also due to the significant surge in cases across the country, but more particularly within the state of California and also San Luis Obispo County. I'd like to give you an update on COVID-19 and tell you that there's significant hope, that there's good news coming. The nation, state, and our county are experiencing a very massive rise in cases or a surge upon a surge. The Thanksgiving holiday, unfortunately, there were a large number of gatherings and interactions that occurred that resulted in a surge about 2 weeks after that. And now we're beginning to experience a secondary surge or a surge upon a surge with regard to the number of cases due to the Christmas and New Year's holiday. Not unexpected, but unfortunate with regard to the numbers of cases that we're seeing. The average numbers of cases in San Luis Obispo County have doubled on a daily basis in the last month and a half. We are now at an average of about 200 new COVID-19 cases per day. If you'd like to follow the information and get all of the significant data reporting, you can go to readyslo.org, readyslo.org for an update. Most of our friends and family members, or many of our friends and family members, have been affected by COVID-19, and unfortunately, some family members have passed away, and for that, we are extremely sad. The number of deaths in San Luis Obispo County has increased rather dramatically, as it has across the country and the state. We are being impacted with regard to our hospitals. Fortunately, in San Luis Obispo County, we still have capacity. However, the overall Southern California region has become severely constrained with regard to the availability of resources to deal with this COVID-19 surge, which means that we all need to do everything that we can to control the spread. We implore our community members and friends and businesses to continue to follow the guidelines outlined by not only San Luis Obispo County, but the CDC. You know well what we need to do. Wear a mask routinely when outside, especially if you're going to be in proximity of another individual that's closer than 6 feet. Do not gather in groups more than those within your own household. The number one cause of spread are gatherings with other than family members and exposure due to close contact and or touching. Frequent hand washing continues to become imperative for us. At least 20 seconds of hand washing with warm water and soap, or use an alcohol-based gel to do your hand washing as well, and do that frequently. Your positive actions will help control the surge and keep our community members and your family members healthy and alive. The good news is that we have a vaccine. We have 2 vaccines with 2 more on the horizon. The effectiveness of the vaccines exceeds 94%. 2 companies, Pfizer and Moderna, are currently in production and available. And the county is currently, through the Public Health Department, giving immunizations or vaccines to individuals that fall within phase 1. These are primarily healthcare workers, frontline workers, EMT, paramedic staff, etc., your dentists, your doctors, your pharmacists, etc. If you want information with regard to the tiering or the phasing for vaccinations, you can again go to readyslo.org, readyslo.org, and click on vaccination on the upper right-hand corner, and you will get all of the data, including potentially when the availability of the vaccine will come for individuals that are not primarily healthcare workers. The news is good in terms of production being ramped up. The health department has administered almost 4,000 doses of vaccines to our, again, phase 1 individuals. And we anticipate that the next tier, which primarily includes those individuals at very high risk, age 75 and older, with secondary conditions, may occur as early as March or April. That's very good news. The county is ramping up their resources to provide for a number of community clinics that will be available. Please stay tuned to readyslo.org, or we will be in frequent communication with you through social media to let you know when those clinics may occur. The county continues to test on a routine basis. And again, in Morro Bay, you can go to the website. They are testing 3 days a week at the Veterans Center. Please go to the website for daily information regarding COVID-19 testing in Morro Bay. The city will be contributing staff to assist the county in deploying the vaccines. Your city and your city council is committed to using resources to protect public health. And the way we beat this virus is to get vaccinated. COVID vaccines have been proven to be safe and effective, and they have gone through significant federal and state review prior to being approved by both the FDA and our state public health department for general use. I highly encourage everyone to get vaccinated when the vaccine becomes available. This is our way out of this pandemic. Thank you for doing all that you can to help prevent the spread. Wear a mask, socially distance yourself from others, frequently wash your hands, and please avoid any gatherings other than within your immediate household, and limit that to 2 families and no more. Thank you. Have a very happy New Year. Be safe and be well.